Sir, sorry for disturbing, but I think it's about time to leave for the board meeting that you have planned.
Huh? Oh yes, yeah. I actually totally lost track of time in work. So, get the files ready and yes, I'll be leaving in probably a few minutes, yeah.
Okay, sir. In that case, I'll get the car ready. The driver will be upon your command. Now we'll, transfer all the files from your office to the car. And they'll be ready there, okay? Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, cool.
So Ramesh leaves for the office in his white Mercedes. His car is stopped at a traffic light where Suresh is tending to his cat.
Driver, I think you'll have to hurry up a bit because I'll have to be there by like 20 minutes and it's already very late. I mean, you need to rush up, right?
Oh, are you hungry, my poor kid? Surely I would have something for you. Let me check in my pocket for a minute. Don't worry, I will try to find some food for you. Don't worry. You go and play.
How dare you, you bloody sewer dealing rat! Get your hands off my car! Do you even have any idea how much this costs? Now run off before I get you thrashed!
Don't worry. I'll try to find some food for you. No problems. I try to look somewhere for food. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry, you silly cat. Don't worry. Ramesh is in his office. Ramesh has a brand new business idea. He's thinking of setting up his own nationwide fast food joints that will serve Indian food. And he has just pitched this idea to his board of directors.
So this way, we'll be able to generate like 2 times our initial investment in just 18 months, I suppose. So, but don't you think that this is too rash? I mean, spending $50 million without even analyzing and testing the prototype, I don't think that I'm very comfortable with the ideas that you are presenting. I mean, I don't know. Yes, sir, I think I feel similarly about this, yeah. Guys, calm down. I mean, haven't you seen the presentation that I have made? The ideas that I have presented, right? I mean, the only way this could not work is if Indian people, for some reason, stopped going outside their houses, which we all know is frankly never going to happen. And besides, it's me. When was the last time any single one of my idea ever failed? Well, that's true. I mean, if that's the case, then I guess you're right. I mean, yeah. So I'll vote in your favor. Well, you have persuaded me as well. In that case, I will vote in favor too. Excellent. So I'll get the planning committee into this and we will cast a formal action plan. So brace yourself as we get ready to capture the Indian food market and eventually the world.
Ramesh manages to win the majority votes. The idea is finally implemented and restaurants all across the country are being set up. But if we could only see the future. India was hit by a pandemic and complete economic shutdowns and lockdowns were declared all across the country. The company, due to entire financial shutdown, witnessed a colossal loss. The directors decided to shut down this restaurant idea and Ramesh was called in to defend himself.
Gentlemen, I understand that introducing our food chain, especially in these lockdown times, have been financially hard for us. But haven't you seen the figures that I've presented? The amount of scientific data that I've shown to you? I mean, it's quite apparent that this situation is highly temporary and it's going to be over in a couple of days, at most just 1 or 2 months. So I think, backing out at this time just for in the sake of some temporary losses would be really, not very beneficial for us in the long run. So I think that we should stay in the market and we should try to sustain and reduce down the operational costs. Ramesh, we have already funneled more than $30 million in this company that you're establishing. Food joints across the entire nation, and we are not even generating a paisa in profitable revenue. I don't think that as a director, I would be able to support you anymore. It's completely beyond me, I guess.
Yes, we have already lost a huge capital owing to you. I don't think that we would support you any further.
Guys, calm down. If you don't start generating revenue by the end of this year, I will pay for all the company losses through my own personal funds. So I don't really see a reason why not to continue with this. Ramesh, don't you think that your actions are going to be a bit too rash?
I, for one, don't really have any problem with it. Because, director, you see, if he is ready to be contractually bound with it, then, as a company, we won't be suffering losses in any conditions. It's either profit or back to where we started. There's not going to be any loss, so I, for one, completely support you in this incentive, Ramesh.
Look, if you are completely sure that I am fine with it, I don't have any problem. But make sure that you are actually ready to be contractually bound with this.
Guys, I have no problem because obviously, I don't lose. Unfortunately, COVID death and cases in India rose exponentially. The lockdown was extended to more than a year, due to which the company was not able to generate any profitable revenue. Contractually bound, Ramesh had to pay about 50 million US dollars from his own personal property, and that made him bankrupt. He lost his house, his car, and all his personal assets to the bank. He was kicked from the board of directors and lost all his equity in the company. And without anyone to take him in, he was forced to the streets. It's a cold day outside. Ramesh is sitting on side of a road and shivering. Someone approaches him. Lo and behold, it's Suresh. Suresh is wrapped around in a blanket and he has a red sweater with him.
Cool day today, isn't it, mate? Yeah, I've this old sweater for you. This ain't something fancy, but surely it will keep you warm for the season. Yes, it is. Thanks. Why are you looking at me like that? Have you met somewhere before? If you don't remember, then few months back, it was this street only. I was the guy in the white car from whom you asked for money, and you remember I pushed you and I said insulting words towards you. Yes, I was that guy. I'm sorry. Oh yes, damn. I remember, yes. That's not exactly a problem, brother. I understand that you must be going through something rough for you to act that way. No problem, apology accepted. Now, take this blanket. And I think I might have some food. Yes, I think I have some food. I think that will be enough to keep both of us warm for the night. Yeah. Now, come here. Let's sit together. Thank you, brother.
We learned an important lesson today about human nature. Life forces us through a race where we lose ourselves so much sometimes that we let go of the qualities that essentially make us human. Stay down to earth, stay connected to your roots, stay safe, wear a mask, and thank you so much for watching my video.